Okay. So, this version of Big Sandy River, again, I just want to point out this is Len Camp's version, not mine. You can find his version. He's playing it on a wide variety of different banjos, doing a sound comparison, and that's where I learned it from. And if you want to see how it really ought to be played, look up one of Len Camp's version of it. But so anyway, my interpretation of his version goes like this. It starts off with 8 beats of potato, which is... It's just a forward roll here. So that's easy enough. And then we do another forward roll with on 5, 4, open. Yeah, so you do 2 forward rolls in a row with this hand. That's how that goes. You just pluck them all at the same time. And then, classic banjo move there. So that whole first little bit is... The next thing goes... which is 2 open, forward roll, pull off, then it does this again. Then it changes a little bit for the end of the A section. Let me think about this. Alright, so... That's how it goes the second time through. So, we learn that hammer on, open, pull off, so that brings us to the A part. The first A part goes... So you can stop and rewind if there's a section that's giving you particular difficulty, but I'm going to move on to the first B part. Starts with a pull off, and then forward roll, and then you make a C chord and pluck that. So. Next, pull off. So after you've plucked your C chord, you're gonna do a pull off and then a double pull off, and pluck these two, and then slide. That's a little tricky there at first. So. Forwards, backwards roll. Then you do a little hammer on. We live on the second and third fret in this arrangement. So that, look at that, and then that just repeats. So that's the whole B part. I'll play that through slowly, very, very slowly, and then at about half tempo. Second time through, it uses the lick from the A part. And about half tempo, that's. The second time through the song kicks off the same. But then here's where we get melodic. So that lick's not too hard, really. It's just I'm doing it all with my thumb and index finger. Thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb, index, thumb. Alternating just like you would flat picking guitar, and that's just open, 2, open, 1, open, 2, open, 2, open. And that flows right into the next lick, which is. That's working off of this D chord shape here. So together they sound like. One more time. Then the second time through, it's similar. It goes. You just. And then you play the entire thing through, but then the second time, instead of going, which we just learned, you go like this. You come way up here to the 12th, 10th, and 11th frets. Make this little chord. Walk it down 2 frets. And then this chord, which is a bar on the 7th fret, but then the pinky up on the 9th. And walk that one down 2 frets as well. So that's. And that comes after. Now, the last part of the song, which is the second B section, goes like this. And this is a pretty tricky little bit to play here. You've got to be pretty dexterous with your left hand. So it's a good exercise if you're trying to improve your left hand speed. Starts with a pull off, open, 4, and I'm doing this again, all alternating my index and thumb fingers here. that's a lot all in one little bit there, but it's hard to break it down just because it all sort of goes together. So I suggest that to learn that little section, you just learn a couple of notes, pause, rewind, learn the next couple of notes, because up to tempo goes. Up to tempo it goes. And that's really just the speed is the only hard thing. I mean, you're not doing any like crazy stretches or anything like that, but just practice this with a metronome and do it a few clicks faster at a time until you can get it up to tempo. The second time through the B part, I just do an old one of these guys. And back to my first B part. And then I don't play this in the YouTube video, but this is how I end the tune when I'm not doing it as a medley. A medley, like this. I think that's a nice little ending to go on it there. So that's. So good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. And again, I would encourage you to check out Len Camp's videos because he plays it better than I do. It's his version after all. So yeah.